You're gonna wanna make all of these Christmas Dollar Tree DIYs. Hey everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmummy.com. Finally, Dollar Tree has some good stuff for Christmas here in Canada. It always seems like it takes a little bit longer to get up here, but I was so excited to be able to purchase a few newer items from Dollar Tree and create some really festive Christmas DIYs. These are so easy to make, there's no special skills required, and I hope you love them. Let's get started. Let's start by making something from this tinsel tree. I grabbed the tree, some of this floral moss, and a bunch of the faux succulents from Dollar Tree. You're gonna need some scissors to start chopping away at all of this tinsel and then just kind of unwrap it from the plastic base. Now grab your moss out of the bag and you can start stuffing it into that plastic base just like this. This stuff is really messy, so make sure that you have cleaning supplies on hand and that you're not wearing anything too special. Once it's stuffed full, you can put some hot glue around the base of that plastic tree form and then glue it onto one of the Dollar Tree cork trivets. You can also use a little bit of hairspray and spray it on the moss to keep it in place. Now you're going to take those succulents and add those into the tree. You can kind of stuff them in, and you can also use glue gun glue to adhere them a little bit more firmly. I wanted to make this succulent tree as soon as I saw something like this on Martha Stewart's website. I had seen ones made of real succulents, and I thought it would be fun to try to recreate this with all Dollar Tree supplies. So I'm using the Dollar Tree succulents and gluing them in, and I'm also using some smaller succulents I already had on hand. I believe these ones are from Amazon, but Dollar Tree often has them as well. And you just want to arrange them all over the tree evenly. Now take some more hot glue and put it on any of the exposed plastic and cover that with some remaining moss. The goal is to try to get all of that black plastic covered up, but since it's a really similar color to the dark green moss from Dollar Tree, you're not going to see it. So you could leave it just like this, or you could take a Dollar Tree ornament. I love this little golden star, and glue gun it on the top. And I think that is such a cute little finish for this faux succulent Christmas tree. Would look cute as a table topper or other decor this year. Now let's use this burner cover to make a little bit of wall decor. For starters, use some white acrylic paint and paint the whole thing. I used 2 coats of this paint. Once that's all dry, you can take this metal believe sign from Dollar Tree and this ribbon. I think this is new this year. I really loved it. I just kind of cut it in half so that the ribbon was a little bit smaller. I love this red, white, and green traditional plaid. Cut it into about foot-long pieces. You're going to need 3 of these. And we're going to use these to make a pretty little bow for the top of this wall decor. Now take some hot glue and apply it to the back of that believe metal sign. This one comes in a pack of 3, I believe, from Dollar Tree, of course, and glue that onto the front of this burner cover. Now take some more hot glue and put it onto the ends of the ribbon and loop them together like I'm doing here. You're gonna have 3 loops and just kind of crisscross them over each other, just like this. Then you want to fold them kind of like I'm doing here so that they go out in out to create a nice little pleat in the middle of the bow, and then take a pipe cleaner and twist that around the center. That's going to secure this bow together. Now you can take another piece of that plaid ribbon and wrap it around the center of the bow. I cut mine in half again so it was nice and thin. Apply more hot glue on the end of that centerpiece and hold that in place. Now you can take some scissors and trim off any of the excess pipe cleaner from the bow. Use some hot glue and apply the bow on the top of this door hanger. This could be a door hanger or a wall hanger. The possibilities here are endless. I loved these pretty metallic cedar picks from Dollar Tree this year, and you can manipulate them any way you want. I'm just bending the ends over and I'm going to apply them on either side of the bow. I also love these beautiful faux pine picks. And let's put these on either side of the bow as well. So you can arrange them any way you like and add as many of them as you want. And then once you're happy with your design, you can take your hot glue and just adhere them in place. And you're all done. This one is as simple as that. You could use it for wall decor, shelf decor, and I love how beautiful and classically Christmas this one turned out to be. Now let's take these beautiful pine cones. I found these in the craft section at Dollar Tree, this faux candle and some rocks, also this hurricane vase. Fill the bottom of the hurricane vase with a few rocks. I filled mine to be about a quarter full. And then you're going to want to put your candle inside and kind of nestle it inside the rocks. Now take some of those mini pine cones and kind of stuff them around the candle. I really loved these pine cones. I'm definitely going to use them throughout my decor this year. Again, they weren't in the Christmas section, they were in the craft section, and they're nice and small, and I love how they kind of look like they have powdered snow on them. You should be able to fit most of the smaller sized pine cones around your candle. This DIY is extra simple, but I love how it looks. You could use it as a table centerpiece, on a side table, or really anywhere you want a little bit of Christmas or winter cheer. Now let's make a beautiful wreath. You can take this wired wreath form from Dollar Tree. You could wrap twine around it like I started to do here. However, I thought it would be nice to have kind of a fluffier look with this yarn. I think this yarn was from Dollarama, but Dollar Tree has a variety of different yarns as well. Wrap the yarn all the way around the wreath form, and you're going to want to make sure that your wraps are nice and tight together. Once you're finished wrapping your yarn around the wreath form, you can take some scissors and trim off any excess yarn, and then just tie the beginning and the ends of the yarn together and trim off any remaining tails. Again, I'm going to use these pine picks, and you can kind of bend them to match the shape of the wreath, apply some hot glue to them, and place them on the bottom of the wreath. There's a couple options to finish off this wreath. You could use some more of that plaid ribbon and cut it in half to make it a little bit thinner, tie it into a classic little bow, and you could hot glue that to the top or the bottom of this wreath to give it a really sweet look. However, for this wreath, I really loved these tiny little truck and tree ornaments. I found them in the mini tree section at Dollar Tree, so I thought it'd be fun to use one of these to finish off the look of the wreath. You can apply them like this, or you can remove the little wire hanger and then just use some hot glue, place it on the back of the little truck ornament, and glue that in the bottom center of the wreath. These were so adorable, and I'm trying to think of all the ways that I could use them in my decor this year. Let's make a cute little Christmas ornament. This is another really simple DIY that's only going to take you a few minutes. I loved this light bulb ornament I found, and again, I'm using these tiny little frosted pine cones. Just stuff those pine cones inside of the ornament. Again, you're probably going to be able to fit many of those smaller sized ones in here. You can fill the ornament about 2/3 to 3/4 full of pine cones. Once you have the desired number of pine cones inside, place the top of the ornament back on, and you can use another one of these pine picks. Trim it down a little bit. I'm using wire cutters to do this. Then put a tiny little dab of hot glue on the pick and place it onto the side of the ornament. To finish this one off, all you have to do is grab some Dollar Tree twine, wrap it around the top of the ornament a few times. I did it about 3 times, and then tie that together in a cute little bow. This ornament has a beautiful rustic look to it. It's neutral, so it would match all types of decor, and you can make several to decorate your tree, or I think they would be so cute on the top of Christmas gifts this year. I found this snowflake hanger in the Christmas section, and I thought it'd be interesting to try to create another ornament from one of these. All you have to do here is just remove one of these snowflakes and then take all of that tinsel off. I think I'm going to save this and use it for something else, maybe as some sort of addition to my Christmas village this year. So now you have kind of a beige colored plastic snowflake, which actually matches the Dollar Tree wooden beads quite well. So take a dab of hot glue and put it onto the back of one of the beads and start lining this plastic snowflake shape with wooden beads. You can place them in sort of the spaces between the plastic arms of the snowflake and really anywhere that you think works. If you want, you can follow along with my design that I'm doing here, or you can make your own little bead design. Once you're finished filling all of the holes in that plastic snowflake with the wooden beads, you can layer some of the beads on top of the snowflake arms. I don't know if they're called snowflake arms, but that's what I'm calling them today. Once you're happy with your beaded snowflake ornament design, you can take some more twine and place it in one of the loops on top of the snowflake and tie it together to create a little hanger for your ornament. This one turned out pretty cute. I was wondering as I went along how it would look, and I really like the finished look. I love how the plastic matches the beads, and it has sort of a really cute boho farmhouse vibe. Now let's make another wreath. I'm using the straw wreath form from Dollar Tree, and I'm using this white acrylic paint. You can kind of be lazy like me and blob this paint all over the wreath and then use a brush to get it in all of those little nooks and crannies. This paint job doesn't have to be perfect because it can kind of have a rustic look. Once your paint is completely dry, grab a tube of the smaller sized ornaments from Dollar Tree. I grabbed the gold ones and the white ones, and I also had these red larger ornaments on hand, but I know Dollar Tree has red large ornaments as well. Now take your hot glue gun again and just blob some more glue on the back of the ornaments and place them onto one side of the wreath. You do have to hold the ornaments for a little while as your hot glue dries to make sure they stay in place. You'll be able to glue the first bits of ornaments right onto the wreath, but then you're going to want to kind of glue each ornament to each other, and that's going to give your wreath a little bit more of an interesting shape. My idea was to have sort of a larger width to my little ornament blob, I guess I'll call it a blob, in the middle, and then sort of taper the design out at either end. And I really did love how this red, gold, and white combo turned out. You guys, I love this red velvet wreath this year at Dollar Tree. I don't think I've seen it there before, and it was such a beautiful red, sort of that deep scarlet red that is just so pretty. So cut 4 pieces of this ribbon that are about 12 inches long, take some hot glue, put it on the ends, and create loops out of 3 of those pieces. Now layer these pieces on top of each other with the one tail piece at the bottom. Fold the middle just like this so you have sort of this crease again in the middle, and then wrap a pipe cleaner around the center and just make it nice and tight and twist it at the back. Now you're going to open up all of those beautiful loops and kind of pull them up and down to make a full looking bow. I think I'm going to make a few of these bows for my Christmas decor this year. This would look beautiful on the bottom of a greenery wreath as well. You can fold the bottoms of the ribbon and cut them diagonally to make these nice little triangular ends, and then fold a smaller piece of ribbon in half vertically and attach it to the back of the bow with hot glue. You could place this bow anywhere on the wreath that you like, top, bottom, but I decided to place it on the top of my little ornament cluster on the left-hand side. This wreath also looks good without the bow, so adding this is completely optional. I love how festive and sparkly this wreath turned out, and I'm excited to add it to our decor this year. Thanks so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed these Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. Let me know down in those comments below which of these projects was your favorite and why. I would love to know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me to know which type of content you love the best and what I should make next. Subscribe to this channel if you want more budget-friendly DIY and decor ideas, and I'm going to leave some more videos that I hope you will love right up here.